So this is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Yo, this is Tony Terry, and you're watching Dope Living TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver, and whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
What's up? We watching Dope Living TV. What you watching?
Yo, welcome to Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. Let's see. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. Check us out. Come and see.
What's up, it's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let's start by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. What up, G? You on the mute. Let's try it again.
What does that sometimes?
That's okay. I'm going to start the whole show over. I'm going to start the whole show over so we can do it right, okay? What's going on?
What's happening?
Tell them, Moby, what up, bro?
One of y'all.
Yeah, man. What up, Steve?
Hey, what's happening?
Hell, the gang's all here. Hey, man, look, let me start off by telling y'all this little quick story. I went to the Hard Rock Casino a couple of weeks ago. I forgot to tell y'all about it, though, right? So I'm sitting there. I went to a meeting in Chicago. I'm sitting down there. I'm kind of clean, right? I didn't have a hat on. I didn't have a hat on either. So I'm sitting down. I sit down next to this guy. He playing the machine, looking a little rough, but you know, I noticed as soon as I sat down, his fingernails was just immaculate. He had clean. They was acrylic, looked like they was shiny. Okay, and you know, had the curly hair, whatever. Right, black brother. All right, so we playing. I'm playing my machine, playing this machine. All of a sudden, his machine hits a little bit. So I'm like, man, that's good job. Okay, keep it going. Okay, because I don't normally talk when I'm out. Really, I don't talk that much when I'm not doing this. All right. Long story short, so I'm playing, and I played this buffalo machine. So a coin came down, then another coin came down, and then the last one was spinning, and he hit my machine. I'm like, what the hell? So he as he hit the machine. Wait a minute, hold on, real quick.
Open the cabinet.
Come on, you can't leave us hanging like that.
I'm sorry. You're right. As he hit the machine, he was like, I'm sorry, bro. He said, I got a little excited. My bad. Okay, but it worked. So I'm in the bonus. Bonus was working and this and that. Okay, cool. So we continue playing. I said, it's cool. We continue playing, right? So I dropped my phone on the floor. I look to I go get my phone. And I see him putting a $20 bill in my machine.
What the hell?
I'm like, okay. I said, no, bro. I said, bro, you ain't got to do that. He said, no, I hate your machine, man. So I just want to make sure you good, okay? I'm like, okay, cool. Now he talkative. Now he want to talk. I'm just there to play. He want to talk.
You didn't pay for it, man.
I'm looking. You know, he kept talking. I'm like, all right, cool, yeah. Then I say,
he paid for the conversation.
Wait, hold on. I said, I'm getting ready to go. You know, I said, I'm done. I won a little bit. I'm getting ready to go. He said, oh, you're not leaving now, are you? I said, yeah, I got to get out of here. I'm here to support somebody that's doing something over there. And my son is out there, too. So I got to go. I mean, I was there and my son was there. Mm-hmm. So he was like, well, what you do for a living? I said, man, I'm a janitor. I'm a buffing boss, man. You know, I said that. And he said, oh, I bet that's exciting, ain't it? And I'm like, hold on, this nigga trying to pick me up.
Run.
Me up. You know, I got the gaydar. Okay, I got nothing against you, gay people, but you know, just don't come at me like that. Don't try to come. So he was like, well, you seem like a really nice guy. You look nice. And this, I said, yeah, bruh. I said, before you get started, I'm married, which I'm not. I don't like lying to people. I said I'm married. And my son is out here, okay? He said, well, we can still be friends, right? I'm going to see you up here again, right? I said, you'll probably see me up here again, okay? And and y'all know me. Y'all know I'm direct with what I say. I said, you'll probably see me up here, but if I see you, I'm not going to sit near you. And he was like, well, excuse me. I said, but your nails look nice, bro. Peace. So
What?
yeah, he was
Did
he
he
was
want
he was there.
He wanted to holler at you, G?
Dude, I was looking as good as I want to look, but I didn't know he was checking it out like that.
Well, if you think you look that good, don't you expect somebody else to think you look that good?
Yes, the lady in the seat next to him. Okay, but anyway,
if it was a lady,
right
man,
next.
look, I'm focused on my little coins and my little buffalo. Okay, I'm focused. All right, but welcome to the show, everybody.
He was focused on your little butt for low too.
yeah. Steve went deep. I went deep. Cuz why you cut him like that?
Hey Angie, how you doing? Okay, I hope all well with you.
Hey Angie.
Hey, say the NDA, Mo. I don't know if it was there.
Listen, before we get into
Dope Living TV are not
Go ahead.
necessarily those of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. If you don't like it, get your own show. I got to change that.
Damn.
Mo, what happened to your recording?
This one? Views
Mo
expressed on
had his
this.
own recording.
Hmm?
What happened to your recording?
You can't hear it?
Oh, was that the recording?
The views expressed on this Dope Living TV are not necessarily those of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. If you don't like it, get your own show.
You a ventriloquist. Did you see how he did that without moving his lips? He did that without moving his lips. Mo, do it again.
Check this out. The views expressed on this Dope Living TV are not necessarily those of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. If you don't like it, get your own show.
Mo, do it with a drink of water now. No, don't do that. Gina, what? Gina, you was going to say something?
I can't get in the water.
What were you going to say, Gina, before we get started?
Yeah, before we get into our subject, I had a question that I would like to pose to everybody, and I want to hear an answer.
Yeah.
What do you do when you've fallen on your luck, when you're struggling? How do you dig your way out? What are the mechanisms that each one of you use to dig your way out of a hole? And we all been there. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Can I?
Okay. Who gonna go first? What's up, Lewis?
I go first.
And she wants everybody to answer, and you got to answer too, Gina.
I am gonna answer.
Mine is always that whatever success I had in the past, whatever helped me get successful in the past, I rely on something like that to get me back.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that mean, though, Mo? I mean, when you say success in the past, is that a job you used to have that you might go back to it? What do you mean by that?
Whatever their job hustle, it was a hustle like music,
drugs.
So you'll fall back. You got to fall back.
Right. I mean, it's just if I know where to go to get the money. You know what I'm saying?
Go about you, Steve.
Praying God has always been my fallback.
Mm-hmm.
So to show
Plain
me
and
the way and guide me. Because if I didn't fail, that means I was in a state of mind where I was trying to do for myself. And now I need him to lead me because, I couldn't lead myself. So that's my go-to.
For me, Gina, since you asked the question, I'll go before you do. For me, Stephen was, first thing was prayer. Then the second thing I'm looking at, like, how did I get here? How did I get here? So I truly examine, how did I get to that point of having this much and then getting to that point, getting below where I should have been. So I study. I say, well, I did this and that started a downward trend. I did this and I'm not going to do those things again. I'm never going to do those things again. Number one.
Thank you.
Okay. But number two, I start grinding. I take every opportunity that comes out. I don't care what it is. Okay. If I got to go out there, which I've done before, and go to Chicago, because I ain't going to do it in Gary because too many people knew me. But if I got to go to Chicago at that time and sell water bottles with them other kids, kick them off of their corner and sell mine, I'm going to do it. Okay. So I feel that if you are, if you start losing, you can't, especially if you go rock bottom. Where else you gonna go? There's no place else to go but back up. All right. in my opinion. Okay, so I'm going to, like I said again, I'm going to study as to why this happened. And when I say study, I mean reassess what I did that made everything go backwards. I'm going to pray on it, and then I'm going to start grinding as hard as I can. All right, I'm not going to do anything that I can't do. And eventually, because this is how I came back up to where I'm at now. I didn't look back, and I grind. And then the third part is surrounding yourself with people like yourselves, all right, who are going to lift you, who are going to be there for you regardless whether you stink or whether you shine. They're going to be there for you, true people. So I surrounded myself with good people. Angie's a good person as well. Lewis, surrounded myself with good people. Those people encouraged me. I didn't ask him for nothing. I would never ask for anything. But I wanted to come up the right way. That's what I did, Gina.
And real quick, Gina, I don't want to jump in. Just real quick. That
This
means
is a conversation. We're going to talk about this.
Don't you feel like
bro, that means a lot. What you just said means a lot because people don't know. People believe in themselves. People know they have talent. But when someone else believes in you, it's not even the investment. It is the belief that they have in you. That means so much. That'll make a person push 75% more because someone else believes in them.
Absolutely.
And see, that's when we was talking yesterday about a relationship. That's what I was looking at when you spoke on the investment in a relationship. Belief in a person goes far. And man, send a person just believing in them.
That's a good question, though. Gina, what about you?
Well, I agree with everything you guys said. Prayer definitely works. I fell on my luck at one point, and I did pray my way out. God helped me to pick it up and get me back on track. And but one thing about it, you don't get depressed. Don't I've seen people fall on their luck, friends of mine that have fell on their luck, and all they did was cry. And they thought I was insensitive because I said, stop crying. It's when you get done with all those tears, the problem is still there. And back then they thought I was insensitive, but now they were like, gee, just tell it the way it is. She is not the person that's going to come to your pity party.
Well,
and go ahead, Mo.
I lost a good friend because of that. She refused to even talk to me anymore. Her mother had passed, which is a sensitive situation, but it was the way I said it, and we hadn't talked in a while, and she didn't know how I spoke to folk, as far as being very truthful in what I'm saying. And she took it the wrong way, never spoke to me again.
Sometimes honesty hurts, but
it does. I just knew her for a stronger person, and then that's the way I put it. I knew her for a stronger person, that she gonna get past this. This is gonna pass this. You got this,
But to Gina's point, man, what are you crying for? It happened. you can never change what happened 5 minutes ago. You can't change what happened last week when the dude was trying to come on to me. I can't change that. All right, but we can continue from it. But Gina, you weren't finished. Go ahead.
Next time, don't look so good, Greg.
Right? Well, it's something my mother always taught me. My mother taught us growing up, and that was purchase things that you can get value out of. Purchase things that you could go to the pawn shop and get money if you need it. My mother taught us that growing up. And I live by that. So, the things that I purchase, if I hit hard times, I could sell it off and get money. I could go to the pawn shop and get money. Over time, I bought a lot of gold. I bought gold chains. I bought watches. I bought
diamonds,
not cheap
pearls.
stuff either. Not cheap stuff, because if ever I needed it, I could take it to the pawn shop and get my hands on money if I need it. I bought property, real estate. And you guys know I left my job. It'll be 3 years in March.
3 years, yeah.
I had to sell a property or two, but guess what? It was there. That to sell when I needed to sell it. And so just having, people, I had friends who would say, why are you spending that much on that? Or somebody would tell me, why you got that old Lexus? It's 10 years old. Get another car.
It's a collectible now, right?
Oh, yeah. But they didn't understand that.
Yeah.
They didn't understand that.
But Gina, do you all agree with the fact that the person who talk about his money and talk about everything that he has and got the gold chains on and the watches, the loudest person in the room is probably the poorest person in the room?
Yep. I knew people like that. They had so much, and they would constantly buy and buy and buy and buy, but never use it. Never use it.
What?
Because they didn't have it growing up.
Oh.
And so everything they could get their hands on, it was like a squirrel.
Everything they couldn't have, they just wanted to.
Everything they couldn't have, they bought it. They wanted to own it, even if they didn't need it.
I told y'all,
I couldn't be in a circle with people like that, because I'm not like that. And even the things that I purchase, I use it. I'm not just purchasing stuff just to harvest it. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, I must admit, sis, I got a mean car fetish. I got a mean car.
I do too. How many cars did I have to give away? Because I just had so many sitting around. It was ridiculous.
Gina got a car fetish. When I first met Gina,
I do.
5 cars.
I love cars.
She had 5 cars.
Yeah, and I'm debating.
I got that from my dad. My dad bought a new car every year, brand new, custom made, off the court. He would order the color he wanted, not off the showroom floor. He ordered his cars.
Oh,
I wanted this color. I wanted with a Coach top. Every year, my dad had we had a car looked like the Batman car. It was black. I loved that car. It looked like the Batman car. But my father, he would teach me how to work on it. He showed me how to change the antifreeze in the car. He showed me so much about it. So I did develop a car fetish because of my dad. My dad, his cars were always pristine. I'm telling you, my dad went to the car wash and got his car washed, and it rained before he got home. He was going back to get it done again.
That's it right there. We was cool like that.
And Angie, you could vouch for me on that, because I do the same thing, man.
Yeah. I mean, my car fetish. I mean, Mary, it drives her crazy. It drives her crazy.
But you know what? Some people don't know how to get out of a rut. Some people don't know how to get out of a rut, and sometimes when they hit that rut, they stay there. It's the point I'm making. They stay there, and they don't know how to pick themselves up and they don't see a way out. But as long as you pray, you're always going to have a way out. And sometimes they miss their blessings because they stay down in that rut. I'm telling you, I have hit rock bottom before. I know, and I'm gonna be straight honest. There were times when I was younger, when I was living in a house with my lights and gas off. I couldn't pay my utility bill, because I'm trying to make ends meet, and they weren't meeting. So, people may think that I've done well all my life, but no, it hasn't been like that all my life. At one point, I was dirt poor.
That's the same
and
thing.
I think that's why I learned how to manage what I have.
I understand.
No matter how high or how low it is.
I was living in the house where I got the hookup. That means I had to hook up with getting the electricity cut on, the water cut on.
No, Steve. So you had to fly us out going.
Hey man,
You gonna put that meter back in the box, Steve.
Hey, it's good things when you meet somebody that worked at places sometimes.
Dang.
Or new things.
But did you ever climb the pole and hook it back up?
Hey, I had people that did that, right? I worked at the license bureau, and they worked other places.
Gina, I was at a place where they had just cut the water off, right? Just cut the water off. I made a phone call. My guy came over the long thing, whatever. Went in that hole. He went in the hole. Check. I was like,
Y'all, I've been there. I've been there.
They got me.
I've been
But
there.
you know, what's up, Bernardo? Bernardo, Steve calls you. What do you call him?
Geronimo.
Okay. Geronimo. What? Everybody say hello to Bobby too. What's up, Bobby? Bobby. But hey, man, look, today we didn't have a guest on today, so we're talking about random things, all right? And before we get to the war and all of this foolishness, okay? What do y'all think about this? And I was looking at this and going backwards and looking at some stuff. And Gina, that's an excellent question. We might have to touch back on that too. We might have to do a seminar and just tell people our experiences and our stories, okay? And let people understand that just because you are where you're at, you are not, you do not look like what you've been through. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to continue to hold that to look like what you've been through. You don't have to do that, okay? But what do y'all think about this beef with T.I. and 50 Cent?
I think it's childish.
I do too. It's immature.
It's kind of crazy because
it's immature, man. I mean, it's supposed to be two grown ass men.
But it all started
from a lot of money. They have a lot of money.
That son is ugly. I'm so sorry. That boy is ugly though.
Who are you talking about, King?
Son? Well, you know that boy ugly. Come on. Who? How you know the one I was talking about if he ain't ugly?
Okay, but let's keep it a buck, okay?
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder,
and he is not holding it.
He's not beholding, huh? This all started from a versus, an invitation to do a versus battle. It didn't happen, and so one went after another and said, "Well, hey, you scared?" And then another one said this and that. Then the kids got to go. The one thing that I can say, what King did, T.I.'s son, what 50 shouldn't have done was troll his mother. You can't talk about nobody's mama and do it publicly like that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
And now the sons go after him.
Now King is a $1.05 wet. 50 is all of this, He
and he's a kid though. He's a kid.
He's a grown man.
He's a grown man now.
I thought he was a teenager.
No, he's a grown man in his 20s. But my thing is this: at some point, you got to be respectful. King came back and talked about his dead mother, put a T-shirt out there with his mother's picture on it. Where's the respect? You got to have the respect.
That comes with morals, and today's kids don't have morals. And I hate to say it's a lesser percent that probably have morals than do.
And the thing is, a lot of the rappers think that all publicity is good publicity. They're trying to resurrect this art form that's possibly dying as we speak. And the thing about it's not completely dead, but stuff like this is going to put it in the ground quicker. You know what I mean? We already had Biggie and Tupac go through this stuff. Then we had the East West, stuff. It's a circle. I mean, to get back on the front page of nothing,
And you're having everybody's joining in too.
On the front page.
If you think about the beefs from back in the day, they beefed through their music. It was, somebody would come out with a song about somebody else, and then they'll come back with it to counteract it, and it was fun to us. It was they was putting out good music.
But the beefs wasn't going that personal though. They weren't that personal.
It wasn't.
They stayed on wax. They stayed on wax then.
Right. They're getting personal, talking about people money.
At school when somebody said your mama.
To be honest, I thought 50 Cent was better than that.
I did. No. 50 has always been petty. I love 50 Cent.
I ain't never think he was better than that.
He's always been petty. He don't.
I did.
50 ain't coming at you personally like that. 50 knows. Look, he's very smart. He knows exactly what to push your buttons and to make sure that it's going to benefit him. All right. He'll beef with anybody. So and he'll wind up on top because they don't know how to beef. They crying. They doing this and
he go research it.
Yeah,
and he go hit you where it hurts.
Exactly.
Trust me. This whole thing, like I said, the propaganda machine is already out there. It's kicking this down. It's got the accelerator straight down to the floor, and everybody named Mama is reading what's going on with 50 Cent and Ti.
That
So,
comment right there.
Yeah.
50 is
Yeah.
a masterful promoter. Bro,
Yes,
Banks
he
know what
is.
I'm talking about. Know exactly what I'm talking about.
Everybody
Yeah.
else is emotional. His is very chess-like. Every move.
And he laughing all the way to the bank still, even with
Yeah.
a beef. He's laughing still to the bank.
He knows he's gonna
so
get paid.
Yeah, but this one don't look good though, y'all. This one don't look good.
Well,
it does.
When
think
did any
about
of
it,
them
you
look
don't
good? Did he
care.
do?
He don't care. You got to remember, them guys don't care. They don't care if you on a team or you on a team across the street. All they care about is if a paycheck come in behind.
Well, you got to
Period.
also respect
Yeah.
the fact that T.I. self-proclaimed king of the South, okay? And T.I. he didn't come from no scary stock, okay? T.I. was out there. So
Yeah, he was.
when he's talking, he's trying to be he's trying to rise above it, okay? But now you done came at my family. So there's no coming back for that as far as that goes, okay?
Right.
You came at my wife, my kids. Dude, stop. And 50's like, yeah, I did. Okay, and
But you know what?
50 didn't come from no shortness though. And he was out
but
there too.
Mo, I really believe 50 realized he crossed the line because he deleted all the posts that he made. But
Somebody
it's
got
done
to him.
already. It's
Somebody
done already.
Somebody got to him and said, "Look, get rid of that shit." That's exactly what happened.
And see, here's another comment too. Look, T.I.'s gaining money from this beef. Think about this. T.I.'s put that record out, okay? Which is I love the song.
It was
okay?
nice.
Let them know.
It was really nice.
Man, that song, everybody bouncing to it, okay? But now everybody buying it too. Everybody is the hype around this beef is promoting the sales of that song, okay?
But
let that out. Yeah.
it's tiny money in comparison to back in the day money. I mean, at the most, it'll probably get maybe a tenth. I mean, it's not gonna be as big as a Tupac Biggie deal.
Well, this is T.I. This is T.I.
Yeah.
He ain't been out in a minute, and he come back with that smoke right there. He gonna get some money. He gonna get plenty of money.
It ain't.
You think 50 coming back?
The money not worth the
You
smoke.
think 50 is gonna come back with something?
He gonna come back.
He jumped on a plane and left.
He gonna come back. He gonna come back without a doubt.
Gina, point to that thing in the corner.
Say that again.
Point to that thing in the corner over there, so Rachel won't say nothing. We are members of the other way.
The right way.
No, it's the other way. There you go. Okay.
There you go.
Of the National Black Radio Hall of Fame. Okay, we've done that. Okay, and when Gina was mentioning what do you do how do you come back on this and that? Okay, that's how we come back. Okay, that's what we can do whatever we want to do in our lives, and we fail at it and we go to the bottom. All right, but if you keep on doing everything that you're supposed to do, that God gives you the innate ability to do, you can get those things. You can get these accolades like that, all right? And we work hard for this. We work very hard for this.
Yeah.
And we are members of the National Black Radio Hall of Fame, and we're very proud of that. So those are things, okay? Anthony Banks, Brother Banks says, songs today are to generate ticket sales for tours, not album sales like back in the day. And that's what I'm saying, man. His T.I., wherever T.I. goes, he's gonna sell out. Okay, and 50's gonna sell out. T.I., all T.I. got to do is he got to do one song. He do that song that he got right now, but T.I. got a catalog. Okay, and I agree with T.I. on this. All right, if you put him against 50 Cent, that's gonna probably be the best verses ever, the best one ever, because both of them got a nice catalog. They got great music.
A lot.
We all know it. All right?
But that's the way they used to handle their beef back in the day.
I don't think it's gonna be the best ever, but it's gonna be good.
Who would be better than T.I.? What, Bobby Brown and what's his name?
No. Get out of here.
Bobby Brown.
Now, wait a minute. Escaping SWV was very good to me.
Okay.
A-Ball, MJG, and Outkast.
That wasn't very good to me.
Mm.
No, they didn't. Wait a minute.
They didn't go against.
They didn't do it. But what
they did 3-6 Mafia, I think, and A-Ball, MJG.
UGK.
No,
but UGK and Outkast. That would be. Ooh-wee.
Well, the best in the past to me was LL Cool J and Michael Jackson. I'm Bad. That was the best beef to me. You remember that? That went on for a minute.
Bad Boy.
I remember LL Cool J and Kumo D having a beef forever.
LL and Geronimo. This guy named Geronimo, a long time ago. LL smoked him.
Who, Bernardo?
No, not Bernardo.
Oh yeah, 'cause that beef was real.
Yeah. So was the Modi. The Modi, because Modi was talking about LL, he ain't educated, and all. So there was a bunch of stuff
I
that
remember
Modi
that.
jumped on. But
Wild,
now you
Wild
know
West.
how you like me now.
So look, man. Let's get to this foolishness, man. So Saturday, your President Trump, our President Trump, he started a war. Even after he said, "Wait, hold on." Angie said she needs love. Angie, I got you, girl. Anyway,
Angie, you walk right into that one, girl.
So Saturday he pulled the trigger and said, "Hey, let's go do this." Put us in a war that we didn't really need to be in. Okay, but it's on now. It's a war. What y'all think about that?
Well, again, it's just like every time we have a Republican president, something like this happens. You see the whole script playing through really slow. First, we get involved in things in people's lives, which they ain't got no business being in people's lives. You know, I don't believe in abortion, but you ain't gonna sit up there and force everybody to not believe in. It's like the Spanish Inquisition kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's something that you force them to do. God did not force nobody to do anything. What did he say in the Bible he do? He stand at the door and knock. But we got a government that's making everybody accept this stuff. You know, my whole thing is this: they're not, they're being the judge, the jury, and the executioner, and that ain't their place.
Well, he's playing chess.
He's trying to play chess. He's trying to play chess, but again, he's talking about innocent lives and other people in other countries. You know.
Well, not other countries, because we got
country.
U.S. military dying, and he said there are going to be more casualties, and that's what going along with wars. Which,
did you see how
throws
casually?
me right there.
Yeah, did you see how casually he said that though? He said it is what it is. You know.
Yeah.
So you're gonna send somebody else's kid out there. What? Look, Barron is 19 years old. He can be drafted.
He won't go to war.
No, let me
He
tell you.
won't go to war.
But wait a minute, let me tell you. I'm saying he can be drafted, but they have already put the excuses up that number one, he's 6'9", he's too tall because he can't to do the strategic maneuvers that are needed in the army. Okay. Right. Well, let him go cook or let him go, mow the lawn or cut somebody's hair or something. Okay. If everybody else is going to the war and drafted, he should be drafted as well. He doesn't have health issues.
But you must remember he's following a script for rich kids, rich daddies, rich kids. He's following a script.
But I'm saying, if it goes for one, it goes for all. Okay. Same thing with Melania. If you're trying to deport people, okay, she's an immigrant.
Well, yeah, we all said that she got to go too. I mean,
she won't go.
I'm just saying,
not gonna
man,
go.
You can't. That's why something's getting ready to happen. Okay, and, Brother Banks says any unnecessary war that loses lives of service members and innocent people is crazy. Of course,
it is crazy.
What's up, Rachel?
Well,
like I said, we keep doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, it keeps happening under Republican watch, and ain't nobody learning shit. Ain't nobody learning nothing. You know what I mean?
I'm just happy that my family members got out,
are grown,
and not serving under him.
Right.
I would be nervous. I would be very nervous every night because he he's okay with sending our children out there.
Your children, yeah.
There's nobody in his family that's going out there for war. There's nobody in his regime that's going out there for war.
Believe that, And
but it's okay for ours.
Right. And
for no reason, though.
The callous way that he said it, the very callous way that he said it.
Well, it was callous.
There'll probably be more. It's war. That's what happens in war.
That's what happens.
I mean, that's Marie Moore. Y'all remember her. Y'all know her from Melanin and Marriage, of course. Because he doesn't care. He'll send our family anywhere, but his family is illegal and safe. Come on, man.
Well,
But this, I really feel that that's not the bottom line is that as long as we're in war, there will not be any voting. And I think that
there,
is the bottom line to this whole thing.
I think
that
it's even
is,
more to that. It's even more to that, Gina. As long as
I think it is
as
too.
long as there's a distraction, we can't talk about the Epstein files.
Yeah, but it's more so of the fact that he can hold on to power. He don't care about the Epstein files because they're going to keep it under lock. That would never come out, and so he's not worried about that
because it's not going to be talked about. He's worried about it because there are some things that have come out while he's doing all of this stuff, but it hasn't been widely publicized. But some things have come out. I've seen some pictures, I've seen some videos.
I'm gonna tell you something. If I had those files in my hand and I knew I had some dirt on Trump, I'd wait till the 2028 election, and after he loses, put his ass in jail.
We gotta wait that long? No,
you're gonna have to.
Impeachment.
You gotta play
he's not going to go as long as at this time with the.
No, he's not going to go as long as he's in office.
But this is why he's talking about. He is trying to find a loophole so he can run a third term.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen, and that's why he's doing.
Well, they already put the brakes on
it because for sure you can't have an election while there's a war going on.
And the other thing also is
these
other countries that he's going into, these little bitty tiny countries that he's going into, he's setting him a spot up somewhere. So
somebody else told me that.
I'm bailing. I'm out this.
Somebody else said that.
He's
out of here.
He done bought him a small country.
That
about all the money he's throwing away.
Everything he's doing is benefiting him. He
got all that money that he enriched himself on while he was in office, and he's gonna hightail it out of here.
He just as bad as
they're gonna have to find him.
He just as bad as
Melania going with him.
He gonna be
Melania going with him.
Once the president is over, once the presidency,
I got 38 million. I ain't going nowhere. That's enough.
Him and Melania done. Once the presidency is over, she's stupid, but she ain't stupid. You know,
she ain't dumb.
She ain't dumb at all.
She
probably got her NDA.
Let me tell you something. He already done told her you need to keep your mouth shut, B, because if you don't, you lose everything. Trust me, you're gonna lose everything.
But she signed this agreement, this thing that she can testify against him.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
She signed it already.
Yeah, but
this whole thing with Wolf.
Yeah, if she testify against him, she gonna get shipped back to Russia so fast it ain't even funny. As soon as you come out there, they're gonna whisk her off. Where is she going? She's going on vacation.
She was protected under that status that you can't testify against your spouse. She signed off on it. She didn't have to do that. So something's unfolding.
That might be a chess move too. That might be a chess move too.
Back in the day, she was on that pole. Y'all saw that picture where she was on that pole. And Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, somebody argued with me that she was never one of those night people.
There is
somebody argued that with me.
There's new
somebody argued that with me
on the internet.
But the whole
somebody
thing
argued that she was not she was not like that.
Okay, well, did you all
see? She was modeling. I put to you like that. She was modeling.
She was doing something, but she was on. I saw her in a bikini in a bikini on the pole, and Jeffrey Epstein was sitting right there. I'm sorry, I saw the picture. I can't. They won't let me put those pictures up here, okay, or else we'll be cut off. But I saw the picture.
They become the Ray Giles kicking your dough in. We have to pick them up.
So what do you think about having the testimony from Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton?
I think it was a deal where they was trying to throw dirt someplace so they can dust up something so they can take concentration off of Trump. Period.
That was a farce. It's just to make the Democrats and the Democrat Party look bad.
Yeah.
If that was the case, it'd have brought all of the people that were in the files to testify. You just brought those two, and Hillary had nothing to do with him.
This is
Hillary was in there. She was like, "I don't even like him. I like girls."
The thing about it is, the reason why they bought her to testify because her name showed up in there. I said, well, wait a minute, did Trump's name show up like 34,000 times? Why he ain't sitting down there getting tested?
Hillary said I never been there. I didn't hang with him.
Right.
I don't even know him.
Yep.
Okay. She didn't do nothing. And she said this, and she even said it's ridiculous. And then somebody took a picture of her and she said, well, you guys didn't want to do this publicly, but you allowed somebody to take a picture.
Right.
Mhm.
And she said, like Gina said, this is crazy. This is ridiculous.
She
But Bill
stepped off.
Clinton-
She said, "I'm done." She said, "I'm done."
Yeah, and she walked out. Bill
Yeah.
Clinton, though, he was in there stuttering a little bit, though.
Yeah, well, you know,
That's
trust me, a
what
You
little
know
bit.
what? We knew what Bill did. He may have been on the island.
Well, he already
Well, he was
had
in the
one,
pool. Did you see
one
him?
little young tenderoni.
It might be some stains still hanging around.
He was in the pool with Ghislaine Maxwell, and there was another
Yeah.
lady whose face they blocked off. Okay, he
Yeah.
said, I didn't
Yeah.
know who she was. Bill, stop, dude. Stop it. You were in the
They
pool.
deny.
Really, the only thing that clears him up is the fact he stopped speaking to Epstein in 2003, and the charges came in 2005.
Right.
Yeah.
So regardless of whatever happened before that, when them charges was dropped, Clinton was gone. It was over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, all this shade throwing is evident that
they were just trying to
cover up some stuff.
That's all they tried. And they got nothing from the Clinton. They got nothing.
Nope. That was a waste of taxpayer money.
Instead of calling Bill Clinton, call Bill Cosby. I'm joking. He already did it.
Call all the bills.
All the bills, any bills, okay?
He just as bad as R. Kelly.
Bill Smith. I'm sorry, Will Smith. No, I'm sorry. So
he was there too.
Of course, everybody was there.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get an invitation because I wasn't big enough, all right? But here, now we're in a position though, because y'all know Iran with the oil went through there. And now they said if anybody try to get through there, they're gonna bomb them. They're gonna get them.
But
so
now
we're gonna see oil prices go up.
It better not
go up.
You remember that time that they said that everything was happening and it went up to $7? I'm like, man, ain't nobody gonna buy your gas for no $7 a gallon.
This is the crazy part. All of this is market speculation. Ain't nothing happened really. There's no supply issue, none of that. But gas prices went up because of information. Markets react like that, and they're reacting a lot quicker because those happen to be oil-producing countries that we're messing with.
And Venezuela was a big oil-producing company too.
Right. That's right.
When it got
right.
killed. This all, like we say, it all coincides. Yep. Venezuela was producing more oil a day.
Well, you got that's actually richer than Saudi Arabia. Venezuela is
right in oil. They produce more a day than anybody.
Yeah.
So Gina asked,
but guys, they bombed a girls' school. They killed children. The United States killed children.
And they said they didn't go in there intentionally.
Humanitarian.
They said they didn't go in there intentionally.
It is so sad.
But a bomb ain't got it's like a bullet. It ain't got no name on it. Go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
And we know this. They've killed children before.
That's pitiful.
So but Trump doesn't get what gets me is, I can deal with Trump's antics, okay, but when he said we'll probably have be going on for about 4 or 5 weeks and there'll probably be more deaths. Yeah, I mean this is war.
You didn't change that.
It is what it is. That bothered me because now look, people. All I'm saying is this, okay? Pray, just pray. God has His time, okay? God's gonna wipe all this stuff away. Period. All right. This is done. This is Armageddon right now. To me, in my head, this is Armageddon, and everything that's in that book of Revelation. Y'all read that book of Revelation. This stuff is happening for real. It's happening for real. And all we can do is sit back and watch and let God do His thing. All right.
It's all in His plan.
Yeah, this is.
But one thing I say, you have to look at the end of the tunnel because everything that's happening right now is going to force changes that should have been made already.
But are they going to be good changes? Are they going to be bad changes?
In our government?
No, they're gonna make sure the stuff that's going on now will never happen again.
Yeah. You can bet that it's a lot actually going on now. And if they had any sense, they'll keep on the hush. to keep him unaware about what's going on. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something.
You know that's not gonna happen.
Trump is not gonna be able to stay in this country if he gets out of office. He's just not. I don't think he would. And the problem, the other problem is he's going to people out there that believe everything that he's doing right now.
Everything.
That and the thing about you can't change their mind.
I mean,
yeah.
Even with the bombing, even with the bombing of Iran, they are justifying it.
Right.
Like,
right.
They were like, if whatever Trump does, you guys just gonna make it. It's got to be bad. You never have. I don't care what he does. He could do something good, and you're gonna find something wrong with it.
That's
Dude,
not
what
true.
he's doing is not good.
But that's
all
they
see is good when he do bad. So
fine and good. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. Okay, but we as a people, a nation. Let us know let us know the reasoning behind it. Give us a reason why we are being set up. Not because you want to get a Pulitzer Prize, the Nobel Peace Prize for ending a war. He's starting a war so that he can end it, so he can make sure he's ensuring getting the whatever prize that is. Who cares about the prize? But he wants.
Didn't somebody give him a prize already?
The Nobel
he gave
Prize.
Hers. She gave the lady that won gave her his. You gave him her. You
didn't give him that money.
Then he got this other one, the coal mine, this coal miners award or something like that. I don't know. I mean, come on, man. What can we not? I mean, Republican people, MAGA people. I understand you guys got your own beliefs, you got your own way of thinking about things, and you support this man, okay? But at what point do you make yourselves look foolish? You're supporting this.
You know what? It's not even Republican versus Democrat for me. And
I just said MAGA. I said MAGA.
Right now, I don't even consider myself Republican or Democrat.
Mm-hmm. I think we had this conversation before when we had the guest on, which was supposedly supposed to be Republicans,
Mm-hmm.
and they were talking about that what he's doing is making this country strong again. This country was strong way before he got, and it was strong before he got in office. The thing that they do well is they got a propaganda machine that's unbelievable. I mean, sometimes I listen to some of this stuff on the radio and I'm thinking, can they actually say some of this stuff?
I wonder though.
It's actually it's on the edge. It's on the edge of defamation of character and a whole bunch of other laws and they don't even push.
I wonder though, if you mentioned the people that we had on the show before. If the people who voted for Trump, the Mexicans and some of the black people and some other people, if they had known that at this point their relatives are getting swept up and taken and deported out of here, they're getting shot and killed, for unjustifiable reasons. If they had known that, would they have still said the same thing? We still support.
I know some black people
told him.
standing by his side.
I mean,
standing by Trump's side.
I told him that day on the show, I said, he has this thing, about his man. Oh, he gonna come get me. That's the exact words. He might not come get you, but he gonna come get some other folks.
And now they had.
But we haven't heard from him. Maybe they did come get him.
Maybe they did get
y'all know that's my guy. I heard from him. He good.
At least we know he ain't gone because they were in East Chicago, Gary.
Man, when I saw that, I was like, boy, there's a bunch of Spanish brothers and sisters there. I don't know why they messing around with Minnesota. The reason why Minnesota blew up the way it blew up because there's a bunch of Puerto Ricans up there. They don't take them at all.
That's why they did it. It's calculated. It's calculated and contrived.
They know the areas.
And answer Gina's question still permeates, man. Okay, what do we do? I mean, right now, even though we got money and we're good, we're down right now, y'all. We are down in this country. How are we going to go? How are we going to get up from this? Individually, how are we going to get up in it? I mean, I'm not asking for any answers. I mean, I know we will. Okay, but that's a question I think that everybody has to, think about. How are we going to get up from this? Again, I'm with Gina. We will. But, we got to get out of here in a minute, man. Okay, Steve, take your time. Say what you got to say, man. Talk about your epilepsy enlightenment, man.
Well, right now I'm on Epilepsy Enlightenment. Check it out on the Facebook group. It's a great group to learn and to advocate and educate for epilepsy. And just like what we were speaking on, when you look for life, because you don't want the life that man created. You want the life of the creator of man. So stop following the trend that everyone wants to be in that circle. You know, like I say, nobody's a nobody and everybody's somebody to somebody.
All right.
Go ahead, Mom. Was that it,
Okay.
Steve? Sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, bro.
Well, you know me. Yeah, I don't agree with everything, and a lot of folks think that I hate this person because of what he's doing to the country. I hate his actions. All right, his actions and what he's doing is not justified. It's not needed. It's unnecessarily being poured upon this whole country. All the stuff going on right now. I told y'all before when we had this conversation that he breaks stuff so he can fix it, so he can say he done something, and he's doing nothing. Zero. You know, I don't understand it. I can't understand why or how somebody can follow somebody straight into a pit the way they fall. And our countries fell off. It don't look that good from outside. People outside looking in, looking, what the heck's going on? But I remember something similar to this back in the day when Canada had their prime minister, whatever they call him, Ford, doing crack and all that other stuff. He was just as crazy. They had to get rid of him too. I'm just saying, we got to wait it out, and y'all need to get y'all butts up and vote.
They got to get registered first because, you know, the SAVE Act has been implemented, which means that you have to, when you go to vote, you can't just vote with just your driver's license. Now you have to have a passport or your birth certificate has to match the name on your driver's license. Now
that eliminates a lot of black women.
That poses a question. I mean, a problem for women who've been married. My birth certificate does not match my driver's license because I'm married. Now my name.
Do you have a passport?
I do have. I've had a passport for over 20 years, but not everybody can afford a passport. And if you're trying to get it now, if you don't have one, you better get it now because it takes a minute for the whole process for you to even get it.
And if you do have one, renewing it with your new name is important. You know, because you have it on there with your old name on there, you might not get a chance to vote.
Listen, it took
you don't go to Dubai.
An act of Congress to get my real ID.
Oh Lord,
I had to go and get my marriage certificate from my first husband, which was back in the 80s. Back in the 90s. Then I had to get my marriage certificate from my late husband. I had to show how each one of my name had been, how it changed.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? It just so happened that I had my first marriage license. I had to dig and dig and dig to find it. But everybody don't have that information. People move, they lose their papers, you know, stuff get lost. Fires. If I did not have that information, I never could have gotten my real ID.
It took me a whole day.
If you don't have your a passport or you don't have a birth, I don't know how your birth certificate is going to match your name. You know, if you're married, I don't know how you do that.
First of all,
have the name you had as when you were born.
First of all, you could copy most of that stuff offline. You can get you a birth certificate and change it. Let me hold on for a minute.
Yeah.
The views expressed on this Dope Living TV are not necessarily those of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. If you don't like it, get your own show. But you can go online and do all this stuff that you need to do it. Again, I'm not saying doing it, but you know, they got folk out there that can, you know, get all this stuff online. Get it changed online. I got mine too.
Yeah, you got everything right there.
Yep, me too. I got my
They need to keep it in their wallet. That's why they make the wallet size. We got it all.
I remember back in the day getting my Social Security card in school. I still have that same Social Security card today. You know, it's rough, but I still have it.
It's rough. Jenny, your turn.
Yeah, I just want to go back to say that when you fall on your luck, don't stay down there. Get up, keep fighting, keep fighting. It doesn't matter. Just keep fighting. Especially if you have children, you got something to fight for. You know, that things might look dim and they may seem hard right now, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep on pushing and keep on working towards that end result. I'm telling you, we've all been there. We've all come out of it. And you know what? It doesn't mean that we will never go through it again. But you have to have that push and that will to keep going so that you can get through those rough times.
Yeah,
it's called
man.
growth.
Don't y'all forget, man. Things tries to give us more. Well, they're not looking for them. They're asking you to submit your books. All right, simple as that. Submit your books. Let somebody read them. You too can become an award-winning author if you submit your books to the Distinguished Authors Guild. They're in search of excellence, and that is what they find each and every year for the past 7 years. Guys, y'all got to do it. Not only will you be able to sit amongst your peers, sit amongst some great people, but you'll be able to network with them. You'll be able to buy their books. They buy your books, barter black, and just have a continuous love fest that night. Okay. So guys, register, get it done, make it happen. All right. Also, hey, the Relationship Roundtable is coming up March the 21st. Need all of y'all to get there. Okay. Gina and I talked earlier. Okay. We got some plans for the Relationship Roundtable, making a great comeback. It's going to be in a couple of different places. All right. And we're going to make sure that, we give y'all what we got, the best of what we got. We're going to switch up some hosts. Okay. You might be a host, not a host. I'm sorry. Panelist. You might be a panelist for the show.
I'm glad you changed
so
that.
Come through. No, ain't nobody driving this car. You already know that. Okay. Nobody's driving the car. Okay. But it's on the 21st of March. It's at the Loft. Shout out to the proprietor, Daryl Biddings, for letting us get the place. Tickets on sale. Okay. So click the link. You'll see it on my page. Click the link, buy them tickets. It's limited seating. Okay, we got some VIP sections, but limited seating. And I really don't want people to come to the door with no $10. Okay, get the tickets. All right, we're trying to show y'all how to do this. All right,
I got my $10.
I don't be like, nah.
Listen, I also want to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
Come out to DNK on 3669 Broadway, March 13th. We will be in there playing Bid Whiz. So if you think you can play, come on. Hey, I'm a shark, y'all. Hey,
is that
come
a good
on
place?
out, December 13th.
Is it big? Is it a nice size?
It is. It
Is
is.
it
And
bigger
the
than
food
Brown
is
Skin?
great. It is.
Okay.
That's why they had a soul food Sunday buffet, ain't it?
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Angie, you want to go?
also on Fridays, along with the Bid Whiz, they have a stepping class. So if you don't know how to step and you want to learn how to step, you come on out. They will teach you. They are very hands-on. They take their time. So if you don't want to play cards, you could come step. If you don't want to step, you could play cards. But come on out, grab you a plate. The food is delicious. I'll be there.
Old Folks Friday.
And I forgot to mention too. I'm only going to mention it because I didn't do what I said I was going to do, but I'm going to mention it. Okay, our class, people from GI, we're all from GI. Our class is having a class reunion weekend. We'll get back into this tomorrow. Okay, but there's several days. You can win tickets here on DopelivenTV. So I didn't do it today because we were talking about some other stuff. Tomorrow, Gina, what we got?
I don't know what we got tomorrow.
I thought you said you had somebody for Wednesday.
Next week.
Oh, next week? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll have something tomorrow, y'all. I thought her and I talked.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's just me.
Let me double check. Let me double check, y'all, because I had a lot going on today. I had emails coming back to back, phone calls coming back to back. I'm so sorry. I might be wrong. Let me double check and I'll let you know.
Yeah, because I thought you did say tomorrow, but okay, cool. It's whatever. It's all good.
You know we'll have something.
We'll have somebody.
We'll be here. We'll definitely be here. Right?
We'll have Mo. Gina
I wish,
and Greg.
I wish we had that little round thing with the little spiral things, like old girl was you know.
Romper room.
I see Bobby, and I see
Don't do that.
Bobby.
Don't do that.
I see Bobby.
Not the romper room mirror.
The romper room
Angie.
mirror. Yeah.
The romper room mirror looked like a big lollipop.
Yeah. Well, was we retarded back then? I mean,
Man, I don't know. I think
that lady just said, first she set it up, and then she
next week, bro. Next week.
She set it up, and then the camera was real close to it. Then the camera back out, and it's gone, and now it's her face.
It's a hole in the middle of it.
Whatever, man.
Remember, next week we are bringing strong women onto the show.
Women.
Except for our regular relationship on Monday and
those are strong women too.
Thursday.
Yeah. Those are strong
women.
Yes,
they are. We have strong women on both of those days. So we got to fill in Tuesday. We got to bring somebody, and we know plenty of them.
Oh,
you got to bring them strong women on.
Yes.
And they'll tell you how to pick yourself up when you fall down.
And we're gonna ask that question every day. That's gonna be the theme for the rest of the month. How do you pick yourself up when you're down?
When you fall down. That's right. It's not as easy as it sounds.
It's not as easy as it sounds, but it can be done. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like Steve said, the first option is to pray. Let's get it, man. And that's Dope Living TV live. We'll see you guys tomorrow, right?
Peace.
Whether in the house or outside, you know that we gon' do it. Make our own decision, turn around and still get through it. When you say the name, you know it's us and what we doing. So turn it on and let the bass get booming. Yeah. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. Dope Living TV.